On March the 20th, we have a very special event happening. Tara, you will be back at the Calgary Folk Club.
I can't wait. I have been biding time until I'm thrilled to come.
Well, it was a very special event when you came the first time, like about a year and a half ago. And most people recognize that we have sort of a 3 to 4 year return on our dates, just because we only do 24 artists a year. And you're coming back in a year and a half. I think that speaks to how special that evening was for us.
One of my favorite shows, hands down, of all time. And the great thing is that it's captured, there are bits of it on video that I treasure from that night because there was just something electric in that room that night. Everyone was on board. And yeah, yeah. So I have been, I won't say harassing you, Suze, to come back, but
No
you
harassment
didn't have to twist
necessary.
my arm.
Yeah. There was no harassment necessary at all. It was just a yes, you'll come back again, yay. And we've got you this time on a double bill with Noah Zachrin, who's new to the club, and kind of new to the scene in a weird sort of way. And so, yeah, I think it's going to, I don't think I know it's going to be a stellar evening of songwriting, storytelling, singer-songwriter. What have you been up to in the last year and a half since we saw you last?
Oh gosh. Well, let's see. I don't know if I had even had this last record out by that point. It's an album called Sunset that has a whole pile of East Coast friends and one from far away, Stephen Fearing, who we are mutual fans of, I think. And it was just, I talk a lot about the musical family I've accumulated, and that record certainly features a lot from my musical past and present. So that's been dominant for me over the past couple of years, year and a half, is having that album out and the life it's led since. And of course, as soon as one's out, you're cooking on the next thing. So a lot of songs accumulated in that time.
Well,
That
and
will,
a lot of songwriters in a lineup outside of your door saying, "I want to write with you," which is, you know,
oh,
a real like. There's not a lot of people that can say that.
oh, that's one of the greatest gifts. I've told you in the past I don't have any siblings by birth, so I've been hunting them down in the music world, and there is nothing like writing a song. Instantly it's like this ready-made therapy session, and you're both behind closed doors and everything's on the table. So it is a real gift when people approach you or say yes when you approach them to write a song together. It's pretty vulnerable space.
Very vulnerable space, and you're navigating it with an incredible amount of grace and ease, and bringing some really rich observations to your audiences. And I think that's one of the things that really endeared you to our audience. They know good lyric, they know good songwriting, and they love you. And so we are super stoked to have you back to the Calgary Folk Club. What have you got else? Like, we're sitting here just at the cusp of the new year doing this interview. What have you got coming up?
Right. Well, I don't like to count chickens before they hatch, but I will head back at the end of January into the studio to try and preserve some of the songs that have cropped up along the way. This tour out west is a big one that's been such friendly territory to me, Alberta and BC over the past few years. I went there under the wing of Ben Kaplan and David Francey, and now on my own, so that's very exciting. There'll be a run through Ontario, which is also pretty fertile soil, and yeah, we'll see. I've been playing a lot with a musician named Kim Dunn, who is a mainstay of the East Coast here and a great collaboration. And we just laugh our heads off the whole time. So it will be another busy year ahead.
Lots of fun. Well, folks can see you live in Calgary on the 20th of March at the Calgary Folk Club. Tickets are on sale at calgaryfolkclub.com. But here's the really good news. You mentioned there's like snippets of a video from the last time you were there. And that's because we do a live stream that's available for 72 hours. So people on the East Coast don't even have to stay up late. Doesn't
Oh,
matter where you are in the world, you can see and share the evening with us with Tara. And so tickets for the live stream 72-hour are also available on that. And the good news is that all the proceeds from that go directly, do not pass go to the artists. So we like to support you all in that way. So travel well, and we will see you March 20th.
thank you. Can't wait. Counting sleeps.